Live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Holiday. And it's Cornette in at the 5. And for the Thunder, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Alex Caruso out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 down low. And when you consider how athletic, Doris, both these teams are, what do you think both should be looking to do here tonight?
Kevin, athleticism is best showcased in transition, so we expect the pace to be high. There is going to be pressure at the rim. The potential for the spectacular could happen on any moment.
Now here is Holiday. Now Brown. And that one goes out of bounds. As touched by Gilgeous-Alexander. White finds Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
If you need to cool somebody off on the offensive end, put Mr. Dort on him. This guy's so disruptive.
Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And it's the Celtics with the ball. Holiday looking over the floor. Outside, White. Tipped away. Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, the more you watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Pritchard. Knocked loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Thunder lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Celtics 0.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Then there's Wallace. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Joe in at the 2-guard position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Outside Tatum. Passes it to Horford. Back to Tatum. Throws it down! JT!
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 4-point game. .24 seconds left in the first half of the game. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum taking it in, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
There is a deceptive quickness with Jason Tatum. When he's attacking the basket, it puts the defense in a compromising position.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%. Shooting two.
And he makes the first.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous three-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
And so he hits both.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
With one on the clock, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Thunder leading by just 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Jason, still a close one. What do you think happened there in the first half?
Feeling all right. We got to do a much better job defensively. We're not where we need to be, especially on the defensive end, so we got to pick it up second half.
Yeah, we'll see if you're more connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City. And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Oklahoma City. The lead is 2 on the court right now for the Celtics. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Holiday. And it's Cornette in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's White. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, Tatum in position. He can't get that one to fall.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. The dish now to Brown. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, when a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
From the arc. Joe can't get it to go. Up in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Thunder lead
8. The Celtics 4.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 4. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
and that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. It's tied at 8. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
More than half of their scoring has been through him. It hadn't been selfish either. That's the way they mapped this thing out. And they knew what a tough matchup he'd be for their D, so they just decided to ride it.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now a timeout called by Boston. It's tied at 8. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point land. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation.
Overtime.
These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. We've got Tatum and it's Pritchard in at the 1.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 2. 52 seconds left to play in the first overtime.
Make some noise.
And here is Holmgren. Goes back up. And Boston with the rebound. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Tatum got it.
Yeah, you have to be able to take mid-range jumpers at times. I know it's not a high-value shot, but for Tatum, sometimes that's what the defense gives him.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. 26 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing.
Substitution on the field.
Williams kicks to Caruso. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And that's an intentional foul.
Alex Caruso. Second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And Holiday doesn't get easily rattled. He has a calm personality that helps him in big moments.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Dort misses. And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W.
That's the end of the game.
They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what